Well, it would appear, ladies and gentlemen, that Brigitte Macron has decided to slam Candy Owens in the biggest way possible by proving that she is, in fact, a she. She was born a woman. She has given photo evidence confirming that as a fact. Now, how embarrassing is it, right? That you have to actually prove with photographic evidence or even a DNA sample, whatever it is, that you are, in fact, a woman and you were born a woman. Like Candace, she said something that was very, very provocative. She created a series, 8-part series documentary about how Brigitte Macron is a man, born a man, is a man, has a penis, all that sort of stuff. Candace went wild with it and she made a lot of money, but she played a pretty nasty gamble, right? Like it's almost as if the heads and tails gambit. Okay, I'm going to go heads. This is going to be good. I'm going to say a provocative thing and I'm not going to have anyone come after me. Tails, I say a provocative thing. They're going to come after me with hellfire and brimstone. That's exactly what the Macrons did. Because, I mean, you are literally stating something that is, you think, as a fact with no evidence whatsoever. And that's what I mean. She's going in with this with no evidence whatsoever. And loads of people are believing in Candace. So it doesn't matter if the truth gets out there now because people are still going to believe Candace. Doesn't matter if Brigitte proves that she is a woman. People are still going to go, nah, you're a man. So she's done a lot of damage already. Even in a court of law or just a court in general, her having to prove is bad enough, right? But she's done that per BBC, stating that Brigitte Macron has provided to the court photo evidence confirming that she is, in fact, the woman. Still, you did groom a 14, 15-year-old Emmanuel Macron, so that should send alarm bells to people. So if anything, you're nothing more than just a PDF file. So that is a pretty big thing, allegedly, right? We can put that word out there. Emmanuel and Brigitte Macron are dragging Candace Owens into court with a 218-page defamation suit in Delaware over her claim that Brigitte was born male, a smear that started with a YouTube video. And they have evidence to prove it. See, when you've got evidence to prove that you are something that you say that you are, and the other person is claiming that you're not that and has absolutely no evidence, I think the one that has evidence has a pretty strong claim, right? Don't you? They accuse her of spreading it with actual malice, even after French courts dismissed it, and their lawyer has confirmed they are preparing to drop decisive proof to bury the lie, which is the photo. This includes family photos of Brigitte pregnant and with her children, backed with medical and scientific records, which they have done so per the BBC report. Oh dear, Candace, seems like you're up shit's creek. It is being reported that Brigitte Macron just submitted evidence to prove that she is a woman to court in response to Candace Owens. Candace Owens has built a brand out of playing with fire, and now she's finding out what really happens when you light a match next to a gas tank. Boom. Here's a look at how this lawsuit could hit Candace Owens' wallet based on what the public records show. This Macron lawsuit is seeking both compensation and punitive damages, meaning Owens could be ordered to pay not just for the actual harm to Brigitte Macron's reputation, but also as punishment for what the Macrons call malicious defamation. The complaint points out that Owens profited from the smear through her Becoming Brigitte podcast, her social media posts, and even merchandise tied to the rumor. Oh dear. If the court rules against her, damages could include lots and lots of money she made from selling that content and merch. On top of that come the legal costs, attorney fees, court fees, and possibly expert witnesses if the case involves medical or DNA evidence. If Owens loses, she may also be ordered to pay the Macrons' legal costs. Also, since her business entities like Candace and George Tom Inc. are named in the suit, the financial risks aren't limited to her personally. her media brand revenue streams, sponsorships, etc., are quite vast, right? So you're going to have, like, it's her husband too, George Farmer, his business, or George Tom Inc. It's going to do quite a lot of damage financially to them, which is probably why Candace is going as hard as she is at the moment with the whole Candace thing. It's probably why her husband hasn't said stop, because it's all about money for them. It's probably another reason why she wasn't at Charlie Kirk's funeral. Just saying, because of all the crazy things that she's been spouting. Best case scenario, Owens manages to limit damages, keep punitive awards low, and settle most of the claims cleanly. In that situation, she could still be out anywhere from 500,000 to 2 million, covering compensatory damages, some punitive element, and legal fees. Painful, but survivable. Worst case scenario. Oh, I love this. The Macrons prove actual malice, demonstrate that Owens profited from the smear, and push for a heavy punitive award. Similar defamation cases involving public figures like E. Jean Carroll versus Trump or Depp versus Heard have run into tens of millions. If that pattern repeats, Owens could be staring down 50 million or more punitive damages, or profits and legal costs are factored in. That's on top of the long-term collapse of sponsorships, deals, and credibility. Yeah. Question is, what lesson do we take from this? That lies eventually bankrupt you, the clout chasing has a price, or that some people have to be financially destroyed before they understand that free speech can come at a cost when you launder conspiracy theories for clicks. Seems interesting, right? But Candace doesn't seem to think that she's wrong, right? The court-mandated discovery process does not allow Brigitte to just submit evidence, according to Candace Owens. Right, okay. You can't just submit evidence that you are who you say you are in a court of law, according to Candy Owens. Sorry, Candace, are you a lawyer? Do you know, like, what the hell's going on? Because I thought the whole point was to prove that Brigitte Macron is, in fact, who she says she is, a woman, and to prove that you were lying. I think the whole case is about proving that you defamed her, Candace, by saying that she's a man and has a penis, and would be a massive shame if she came away with photo evidence and scientific evidence and it came away saying that she doesn't have one and she's a woman and was born a woman. That would look pretty bad for you, Candace, just saying. Anyway, I think the truth will always set one free. The truth will always come out, and it's about damn time. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.